My name's Lisa, and I wanted to talk to you today about the question, is Anthony Morrison a scam? Is his whole book and all the different things that he does, is it a scam, a fraud? And does his book, Advertising Profits from Home, is this just something that he's trying to make money on, or is it possible that it really works? It's kind of an interesting question. I'm just going to give you a little bit of our history so you know where we're coming from. My husband was laid off about 2.5 years ago. He was disabled at the time, and it's been a really hard road. I'm sure a lot of you understand this because it's happening all over the country, and you just kind of put yourself in a difficult position trying to find something new. So we thought that an online business would be really good for our family. We actually invested a lot trying to go to seminars and getting lots of education. And what we've found is that we have gotten so much information, it's actually been incredible. One thing that's kind of interesting is that we're just constantly amazed at what people say. So we went online just jokingly, actually, after hearing Anthony say a few things about these different websites that talked about him, and we were just absolutely amazed because they gave reviews of the book. Some of them were just absolutely against it, and some of them actually said it was pretty good. But the interesting thing is that at the end of every single video or website, they were trying to sell something. And it's very interesting that all the blogs and all of these different things, these people are actually making a ton of money on the back of Anthony, which we thought was really interesting. So we thought we'd put this together and kind of talk to you about it because we've actually read the books, we've actually been to the seminars, and we're putting it into practice. We've met Anthony and his brother, and we're just normal people. Anthony's not paying us to do this. I do feel sort of indebted to him because it's amazing working with a multimillionaire who's willing to give you so much information. I just wanted to read you something. I'm not really going to review this book in detail. There are a ton of websites that will do that, which is also, and videos, which they will give you detailed information about it, some of which is true and some of which is not. But it's interesting because at the end, they're all trying to sell their own mentoring product or their own money-making product, and they're just giving a review. My question is have they actually done it? So when you're looking at this, this is the question that you need to ask yourself. This is from his book, 365 Days to Success. This book is a very tame version of this. Quite a few people have said that this is just a brief book that doesn't really give you a ton of information. Hey, if you put this into practice, you're going to make money. Let me just read you some things. Because quite a few people have said that he's a total scam and the only person he's trying to make rich is himself. But this is a quote from his book. One of the most important things for people to understand is starting a business takes work. Businesses do not grow overnight. They need nurturing and time. You will not be able to quit your job immediately after you start working online. It goes on and it says all sorts of different things, which is really interesting. I won't bore you with all of it, but it says it's important to understand how the system works so you can understand what your expectations should be. You will spend the first year streamlining the process. This course will take you through the first year, so you'll be able to set up your system and begin making money. The first year will not bring you a lot of money. What it will do, though, is put you in the position to make money. After you set everything up, you'll be able to start making some serious money. Now, the question I have for these folks who are saying, I saw one guy say, yeah, well, this book talks about things, but, you know, he says you have to do a landing page, which seems like a lot of work to be making money. When you read the book, you'll understand what a landing page is, and you'll start becoming familiar with a lot of the different terms in affiliate marketing. Affiliate marketing means that you are promoting someone else's products or services and getting paid for that. So the interesting thing is that, first of all, if you're going to make serious money, do you really think you can take 5 minutes or an hour, throw something out there, and make serious money? I just find that to be a little foolish. So my approach to this whole thing is that, wow, I found it to be a really valid business. And I know that in order to succeed, I'm going to have to put in time and a lot of effort. And we've done that. And we are not millionaires, but we are really finding that, we're starting to get a lot of success, which is great. Here's another thing that's really interesting that before you buy the book, you might want to think about. Are you the person who's going to read a few pages of this book and put it down and forget about it? Go back to your everyday routine and just let this opportunity pass you by. Are you the person who's going to read all the negative baloney about how internet businesses don't work and then just give up? It's important right now for you to decide that this is not who you're going to become. Don't let the negative people in your life cause you to miss out on an opportunity for success. Or are you the one who's going to read this book and study it as if it was one of your college course books? Are you the person who's going to put the techniques to use? Are you the person who's going to stay focused on success and follow steps to achieve just that? This book, I've been to a ton of his seminars, which have been full of information. We found that we needed that for our personal, we like to have a lot of hand-holding. So for us, it was really good. And I actually read this book after attending his seminars. And I have to tell you, there is a ton of great information. I mean, he goes over it's just a great bit of information. And yes, can you go deeper? Of course. The book is $20. Of course you can go deeper. And I really highly recommend, if you're thinking about getting into an internet business, if you're thinking about getting into affiliate marketing, I highly recommend that you check out this book. It's about $20 and it's an easy read the first time, and then you can go back through it and really dig in and get some information and decide, put some of these things into practice. Tons of what you need is right here. I would just say, be really careful, because I think you need to ask yourself this question. These other people who are bashing him, or even saying that his book is okay, but not quite enough information, but they have this amazing amount of information to give to you, mentoring, or they have the system. This system doesn't work, but this one over here, it's guaranteed to make you money in 6 months or a month or whatever they're saying. I mean, I think that's a little bit silly. Anthony is a really grounded guy who has created a lot of different ways through affiliate marketing to make money. He doesn't just tell you one little cookie cutter way. The business is expanding and growing all the time, and he's really equipping you to do that. And the benefit is, and what we've seen is that, we're going to be able to choose where we live. We're going to be able to, eventually choose our hours. There's just so many benefits. I mean, I ask you, what would you do if you could choose where you wanted to work, because it didn't matter, or how many hours you wanted to work, or when you wanted to work? So for us, this has just been great. And like I said, I really think it's something that you might want to consider checking out if you're the kind of person who, you know, has average intelligence and is willing to try something new. I think this could be a system for you. Obviously, you've heard this video, which isn't rocket science, and we're making money, so my guess is you could probably do okay too, but you'll have to decide that. Anyway, if you want more information, go to our website. We talk more about our story, and like I said, check him out. We've met him. He's a really nice guy. Anyway, thanks.